I'm going to make this beautiful dessert. I'm going to cook the strawberries. So, you know, I love my cold, you know, fresh strawberries with ice cream and stuff like that. But I want to show you a really, really simple way to make them extra special. And, you know, this is sort of based on sort of an English theme, really. So, you know, the classic sort of English Pimms drink, you know, with the cucumber and all that, so, you know. I'm going to do a sort of dessert version. So literally all I do is get myself some nice strawberries. Just take the bottoms off like that. So you've got a flat base. When you do this, you kind of want to pack the strawberries in so they're quite snug next to each other. You know, because strawberries, like, they're quite delicate really. They will sort of shrink slightly when they cook. Right, so when you've got all the strawberries in the tray, because you've cut the underside, what's going to happen is, you know, all the flavour's going to come out of that part of the strawberry into the bottom of the tray. And what I'm going to do to sort of make the most of that is turn it into sort of like a little sauce. I've got some vanilla. Vanilla and strawberries love each other. The thing about vanilla is you can use vanilla sugar, which is good, or if you can get one of these beans, it's just sticky and delicious. They've got such fantastic flavour. So what I'm going to do is get the tip of my knife and run it down the bean like this, and just run the bean up like that, and you get all those fantastic, like, it almost looks like mini sort of caviar, but the smell and the flavour and the fragrance from this is incredible. Really, really good. So I'm going to put that into my bowl. The little extra little tweak is, you know, if you go to sort of any supermarket or Thai shop, you can get this stem ginger. It's brilliant stuff. You only need about 2, but what I do want is that syrup. For that amount of strawberries, a couple of tablespoons, and just use your finger or teaspoon just to mix the vanilla up. And it's, you know, look at it. I mean, it's mental looking stuff. Oh yeah. So what I'm going to do is get this syrup, and I'm just going to drizzle it over, most importantly, lovely. And then with this candied ginger, cut it up into bits, random bits, and they can kind of fall in the gaps in between where the strawberries meet. Purposefully, I don't want them to look too organised. Get a little vanilla pod, clean the bowl out, like that. So right, we've got the strawberries with the ginger and the lovely vanilla ginger syrup. I'm going to put these under the grill, or a broiler grill, and, you know, we're not going to cook it, we're just going to kind of like start to sort of get the syrup sort of bubbling up and boiling, and sort of half cook it really. So that'll take about 3 minutes. And then to go with it, I want to sort of mix it up a bit. I've got some biscuits. I've actually got some shortbread biscuits. So I'll take a whole bunch of these, about 6. Get a tea towel, clean tea towel, and while that's cooking, you can do it all to order. Pop them into the middle, pull up the sides, and then you can get all your anger from the week. Bash the old fella up. Right, shake it about a bit, and when you open it up, you should have lovely crunchy bits. To go with that, I want some nice ice cream that's been in the fridge. Lovely. And then, this only takes like 2-3 minutes. Such a wonderfully quick thing to do. Look at that. Beautiful. The whole point of this now, while it's really hot and bubbling, is get your Pimms out, right, and just sort of give it a little slush. And, you know, booze and fruit, we all know, works really well. You can do 2 things. You can be quite brave and get a nice bit of ice cream and just plonk it in the middle, right? And as soon as the heat hits the vanilla, it's going to start melting and sort of rippling everywhere. Look at that. It does look fantastic. And imagine eating that. Crunchy, cold, hot, sweet, superb. Lovely little dish. I like it.